Hey guys, it's Friday. Welcome to our Ask the Broker show. Today we're talking about a topic that all of us like, and that is commissions, commissions, commissions. So everything commissions today. Richard, lots to talk about actually here.
Yeah.
But let's get into the first item here that you want to mention about the agent's commissions.
Well, a couple things we've noticed on contracts, things like that. Number one, this is your commission. This is your income. Keep up with it. You know,
What do you mean by keep up with it?
Well, first of all, when you're going to show homes, look at the commission that's being offered to you.
Okay.
You know, and let's be real about this. I'm going to show 5 homes today, and a couple of them are 3%, and a couple of them are 2.5%, and then this one over here is sitting at 1. Which one am I going to try not to show?
Yeah,
you know, just
right.
to be honest about it. So, but on the contract itself, commissions are dictated by the listing contract.
That's right. A listing agreement between the brokerage and the sellers.
The
right?
sellers.
Yeah.
So they pay all the commissions. Keep in mind that on that contract, the top space where you put the commissions in to begin with is the total commission. That's what's being received by the buyer's agent and by the seller's agent.
Right.
The next one further down, about 2/3 of the way down the page, is what you're going to offer the buyer's agent. Also, you're going to put it on MLS.
Right.
If you filled that out wrong, which I just saw one the other day that had the top commission at 2% and the bottom commission at 2.5%. Now, if you've been keeping up with me, you know those numbers don't add up.
No, they don't.
That means, so I called our agent and said, do you know when this closes, you're going to have to put money into escrow to pay the buyer's agent, and you're going to receive none.
That's not good.
They got it fixed real fast.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that part of it. What other
So-
parts of commission?
Well, another topic I want to bring up is, let's say it's a for sale by owner, or you're helping a buyer and seller. They already know each other. They're putting a deal together, and they want you to help, and they're offering you a commission. Well, you're not really going to have a listing agreement in place.
Right.
So what document should they use to provide to escrow or to get signed by the party showing how much commission they're going to use?
That's a great question. It just came up in our office with 2 different agents. So remember, we said the listing contract dictates the commission. Well, if you don't have a listing contract at all, you have to use what's called a commission agreement. Make sure to get the agreement agreed upon before you start writing contracts. I've also seen this. For sale by owner. Wrote the contract, got accepted. Then tried to send a commission agreement saying, well, now will you pay me 2.5%? The for sale by owner said no.
No way.
And you're already in contract. So
Yeah.
guess what? Now you're working for free. Unless you can get the buyer to pay for it.
Yeah, and that's a good point. A buyer can pay your commission.
Yes, they can.
and
Or a
that-
part.
Or a part of the commission. So you definitely want to use the commission agreement form specifying who's paying your commission in that scenario if it's not a property not on the MLS.
Right, before you get the contract going. Last but not least, don't negotiate commissions. Let's say somebody came in and you got it at a 4%, so you're offering 2%. And they said, well, I want 3% and I'll write up your offer. Well, you get with your seller, say, would you pay 3% if he comes in with a good offer? Yeah, I might. Well, don't negotiate that on the purchase contract. The purchase contract legally is a contract between buyer and seller. It has nothing to do with the agents. We're only representing the buyer and the seller. So if we go in there, here's a scenario that could go wrong. Yeah, we wrote it up, getting it accepted for this price. Every buyer and seller are good, but you put in there, I want a 3% commission. And the seller says, well, I don't think so on that. So the deal dies.
Yeah.
Now your client can sue you because you killed their deal by asking for a commission when you shouldn't have in that contract.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but it can happen, and you will be wrong and you will be liable for that one.
Yeah, so the RPA is between buyer and seller. It
Yes.
has nothing to do with your individual commission, so that needs to be done separately on the commission agreement, for example.
And again, before the contracts are written, keep yourself safe, know what, you're going to work hard during that whole escrow. Make sure that you know you're getting paid for it.
Well, I have a bonus for you.
Good, I get more commission?
Yeah,
Okay.
it has to do with you'd be surprised how many agents don't track their commissions. They don't track how much money they made year to date. A lot of them will throw a goal out there if they want to make X number of dollars a year. But you ask them, okay, where are you at year to date? And they have no clue. It's like, how do you know where you're going to go if you don't know where you're at? So
Right.
Be more diligent about tracking your transactions, the sales prices, the commissions. Be a little bit more disciplined behind tracking your numbers. Sometimes it's a funny thing if you know you're halfway through the year and you're 3/4 of the way through to your goal, the more motivated you
That's
get.
right.
These numbers are meant to help you motivate to reach your goals. So track your commissions, track your dollars.
I always knew if you asked me today on this date, what have I made to this date?
Yeah.
I knew it, and I know you do too. You should also.
That's right. So today's show, all about commissions. Hopefully you got something out of that on our Ask the Broker show today. Each and every Friday, we're doing an Ask the Broker show, so tune back in to see what the topic is next week. We'll see you then.